guys, welcome back to the channel. Tiffany here with the first of 3 cosplay tutorials for Teoritta from Sentenced to be a Hero. Yee! In this first one, I'm going to be going over how to make the robe cape-like thing, showing you how I did the front side, which is white, and the underside, which is red, as well as making the golden trim and how to weather it. But before we begin, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel to check out all of my tutorials to help you bring to life your next build. So, let's go! And here's all of the tools and materials that I used to make the robe, as well as you can find my pattern for it available on TiffanyGordonCosplay.com, links in the description. And the fabric that I'm using was actually provided by Fabric Wholesale Direct. It is their Yorkshire 6.7 ounce natural 100% linen in colors burgundy, white, and gold. But you can use whatever fabric you want. And after printing and assembling my patterns, I laid it first onto my red fabric. Side note, I only printed the outside line of the pattern as the centerpieces were just pretty much blank space. So I did that to save on paper, followed by pinning and cutting it out with some scissors. And repeated the same process for the front panel, which is the smaller piece. You'll also want to do this on top of your white fabric for both parts as well. Then I laid the white panel on top of the red panel, aligning them up and pinning together, doing this both for the front part and for the back part, and then taking it to my sewing machine and with a straight stitch sewed the 2 parts together. And then I used an overcast stitch so that way all of the pieces wouldn't fray. Side note, this is optional, but I do find doing this helps when adding your bias tape over it so everything lays flat. And the only other step left for this part is you'll notice on the larger back piece, there are 2 triangle-like pieces cut out at the top. These you will want to pin together and sew closed. And here's what it should look like so far with the red and the white fabric sewn together. Side note that the front panel and the back panel are not together yet. Reason being is we need to do that gold trim. And feel free, if you do not want to make your own bias tape, you can always buy a 1-inch double fold bias tape in gold color and that'll work just fine. Preferred to make it, and I do have all of the parts on my pattern for it, and you will want to cut each of the parts out 2 times, followed by pinning it to itself and only sew the outer edge of the trim together. And then when all of the pieces are matched to their corresponding piece, you can then start to align all of the corner parts. A little trick for making them nice and sharp is to go back with scissors afterwards and trim it really close to the seam. That way when you fold it, you don't have a bunch of fabric bulk inside of it and you'll get a nice crisp corner. Then grab that iron and you're going to want to iron everything so the seams are all on the inside now. And a little trick for making them lay extremely flat and crisp is to go back with a straight stitch along the edge. And it should look something like this. You will also need to fold and iron both of the sides in towards itself. This way you get that actual double fold bias tape. And then once you have this done for both the front and the back panel, you can pin them to their piece and then back to your sewing machine to sew it to the panels. And the only step left for finishing this out is going to be attaching the front panel to the back panel. And in the pattern, I have located where they specifically align, so make sure to look at that for your reference. Pin them in place and one more time, sew them to complete the robe. And for those that are interested in how I like to weather my cosplays, I do a mixture of airbrush painting as well as dipping a dry paintbrush and splattering it with my finger onto the fabric. And for this, I like to use Createx Colors Candy 2O paint. This paint line is very liquidy and has high pigment contrast, and you can water it down. so that way you can reduce how strong it is. And specifically for doing this weathering, I used their color black and did a little bit of airbrush around some of the edges to kind of give this more ash-like burning effect, and then a little bit of splattering with the dry paintbrush. But that pretty much sums up how I made the robe. Cape robe thing just on its own will slightly move on you, but in my second Teoritta builds video, I'll be going over how I made the armor and how to attach it to this piece using Velcro so that way it doesn't slide around. So make sure to watch that video next, as well as a big thank you to all of my sponsors, as well as all of my members here on YouTube, specifically those legendary members who help support me so I can continue doing this as my full-time job and bring you more cosplay tutorials. And I'll see you for our next one. Much love, guys.